Awesome. Welcome, guys, to tonight's Opportunity Zoom. My name is Sean McLean, and I'm here with my beautiful wife, Kim. And we just want to say welcome. Thank you for showing up and taking a look at what we're going to be sharing tonight. We're going to keep it short and simple, and hopefully you'll be able to find what you're looking for and just make a natural, logical conclusion if this is for you or not. So just a short story about how I found these products. A friend of mine actually reached out to me, had no clue the situation that I had been going through personally over about 1.5 to 2 years. I was just stuck in a funk, nasty funk. I won't use any other crazy words. And he just reached out, shared this opportunity, was telling me about this crazy coffee stuff. And within 4 days of using it, literally, it was like it just snapped me out of this funk I was in. It's like it just woke me up. Without going through the whole story, I can tell you that my wife got her husband back and my kids got their dad back, and basically it saved our marriage. We made it to 21 years that year, and that was actually Thanksgiving 2017. We just celebrated 24 in August. And I can tell you, as crazy as our society, and it's not just I don't want to say like right here, it's not even nationally, as crazy as our world is right now, if it wasn't for these products, I would have lost it on some people. I can tell you that right now, I'd have snapped. So not only have these products totally changed my life and given me that buffer so I don't snap necks out there when I'm going about, but the business opportunity of sharing better and happier with everybody has actually changed our lives also. And so that's just a short synapse of what we've been experiencing over the last 33 months, something like that, using these products, or myself, I should say. It's night and day difference for me. So what are these products, guys? These happy products that you keep hearing about. Well, we have our happy coffee. Super awesome. This one happens to be the Nitro. There's a couple different brands. Look into it depending on what your needs are. I love the nitric oxide production that this gives, so I use this Nitro. Super cool. If you're not a coffee drinker, we have Happy Peach Tea. This is awesome. I was never a peach tea person until I started drinking this, and I tell you what, I had half a serving on the way to the gym today, and let me tell you, there's not a single pre-workout powder on the market that can even hold a candle to the focus and endurance and the workouts that we get with this right here. And it's just good stuff. We take whichever one of these, and there's a handful of other happy products, we match up with this called Xanthamax. I was saying Xanthamax and all this crazy stuff when we first started taking these little things. So why would you do this? Well, any combination, like the tea and a Xanthamax, or the coffee and a Xanthamax, or our new Max Caps, which is straight fire, and a Xanthamax. Anything with the Xanthamax, we call dose. Maybe the person who's invited you on this call tonight has used the word dose. So what does that stand for? Well, it's real simple. These products, any one of the tea, the coffee, the caps, they help your body produce dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. Those three words are pretty freaking awesome, right? But these caps here, the Xanthamax caps, are the only known thing. They're the only supplement out in the entire world, and we have it, nobody else has this, that helps your body produce oxytocin. You know what oxytocin is, fellas, when you start to take your, come on, it's the love hormone. You can get it when you look at your children, you're like, man, I love my little babies. You can get it when you're out with your spouse or whatever, right? Oxytocin is probably the most powerful hormone in the world. It's the love hormone. I mean, even the ancient book says to have love and kindness. Well, here's your love, and if you got a lot of love, then kindness will pour out of your heart. So we add these bad boys to one of these, depending on which one that you love, and that's where we get our dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, DOSE. So we call it DOSE for short. And the cool thing is we have an array of happy products. So you pick one of those happy products and add it to this happy capsule of Xanthamax, and now you have your magic dose. So with that said, I've already spoken too much. I'm going to turn this over. We have some awesome ladies on here that's going to share a few stories and just give you their story, their personal testimony of how these products have impacted their lives. And let's see, I'll just jump to Stacy Pringle. What's up, girl? Unmute.
Hi, guys. So, yeah, happy to be on here. And I joined about 6 months ago in March, and I decided to become a business partner right away. And that was a big step for me because I'm a mom and wife of 3. And since then, my dad and my brother have moved into my house. So there's 7 people in my home that I help take care of. So I needed these products. And not only that, I needed the time. These products in this business have given me back time. And I can work anywhere, including the park. And last week, I realized that I've started to appreciate life again, especially since I started this new Max Cap. I'm just appreciating everything God's given me. And I was really almost in tears as I was pushing my 2 youngest in the swings at the park because their smiles were so big and they were so happy, and my 14-month-old was giggling, and baby giggles are just precious. And I realized that I wanted to stay there. I didn't want to leave after 30 minutes like normal. And I was even able to put some posts up for my business and just work from the park while still being present with my kids. And we ended up staying, like I say, an hour and a half. So we were there quite a while, and I realized you can't trade these moments for anything. And with this business, I've changed from thinking about food all the time and my to-do list, which was always at the forefront of my brain. And now I just think about how can I help someone today and what can I do to enrich someone's life?
Wow, that's super awesome. Stacy, thank you so much for that story. And guys, I can tell you, Stacy don't live too far from me. So it's super cool to get to know her and her family. And we didn't know them prior to this business, so it's really cool to watch this transition, this journey that she's been on. And that's really what life's about, right? The journey. It's not about the destination because, frankly, I think we always change the destination because we're human. So to watch them on this journey has been super awesome. Thank you so much, Stacy. We're going to jump up here to the top left-hand corner of my screen to Miss Bobby.
Yes. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me on here. I'll tell you what, I will share my story anytime, any day. It's important. People need to know what this stuff has done for people, especially for me. My name is Bobby Garabrandt. I live in Arizona. I first started on the product in March. I'm going to be 49 next week. So, you know, I slowly was putting weight on over the years. I have a lot of health issues like bone and joint problems. Eventually I need both my hips replaced. I've dislocated my shoulders a million times, and I literally couldn't even tell you. So I have a lot of arthritis and pain throughout my body. My blood pressure was off the chart. Like, I had a huge scare almost 2 years ago. But anyway, so when I first, and I finally, after 2 months, I was like, all right, I'm just going to ask him. Cause I literally thought, oh God, here goes another product. Here goes another thing, you know, cause we were in another company together. And I thought, you know, okay, you know, what do I have to lose but to just ask? So I reached out to him, and fast forward, so I started on it, and, you know, I thought, okay, you know, I could definitely use more energy, and I could definitely afford to lose some weight. Well, when I started on it, I definitely had more energy. I noticed, now I'm going to say right now, before I go any farther, I'm not making any claims, but since I have been on the coffee, this is what has changed with me physically. Okay. So I definitely have a lot more energy. I sleep better. I was drooling and falling asleep on the couch at 7:30, 8:30 at night. My hot flashes have almost completely disappeared, and they were bad. My blood pressure was in the red on everything. It was very, 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 very scary. Now it's, I don't even think my blood pressure was this good when I was a teenager, and I'm not exaggerating. I've actually seen it lower than what I always ran. So, I also, I started on the max. I was taking the nitro, but when I started on the max or the max dose is when I started losing weight. So I've lost about 25 pounds. I still have some more weight to go. I just recently re-injured my shoulder and my hip so it's kind of set me back a little bit as far as like exercising, but I now exercise, you guys. I was in so much pain, just sitting on the couch, not doing anything, not having any motivation for anything. And now, you know, I just thought, you know what? So it just helped me curb all that obsessive eating. So one thing that I want to say to you guys, if this is new to you, you guys are thinking about trying it, or maybe you just started trying it, let the product work for you. Let it do what it's supposed to. Don't just sit there and go, oh, it's not doing this for me, or it's not doing that. If you feel something, like all of a sudden you don't feel like eating constantly all the time, then don't. Like, let it work for you and help it work for you, if that even makes sense. I now exercise. I do 4 sets. Oops. Low battery. I now do 4 sets of like 12 reps of exercise. I swim almost every single day. I'm a completely different person. So you guys take it. Don't quit. Don't just take it for a month. Keep taking it. Let the product work for you and let it do what it's supposed to. Let it help you. So that's what it's done for me. I thank you guys for coming on here. You guys, once you guys start taking this, don't quit. That's my biggest thing, is just keep taking it. Each month, over months, I have had changes. So
Bobby, that is so awesome. I love that story. You literally sound like you're physically and mentally, you're a different person. And what's so
completely
cool is I think you nailed it, is allow the product to work and listen to your body. And if you're not hungry, don't eat. And that's really us. Like, people, we eat 1 meal a day. Maybe something in between every now and then. It just depends on how active. So thank you so much for that. Now we're going to jump over to Tammy. Where there she is. Hey, Tammy.
Hello, this is Tammy? Yes? Okay, great. So my friend actually contacted me about this, and I was like, I don't drink coffee. I'm so happy. I don't really need it. But if it could help my husband, I would just get in. Like, this, I would be the best spokesperson for this, because I felt like we had done a lot of things, and he just, you know, didn't like his job, and that was affecting the way he acted when he came home. So very low energy, not motivated to help out around the house. I was kind of being the parent, and it wasn't the relationship that I wanted. And so we started him on the coffee. I don't want to cry. So we started him on the coffee, and within like 4 days, my daughter was like, Mom, don't let him get off that stuff. And I said, really? Like, you're really noticing that much? Because I didn't know if it was just me, or, and she's like, no, like, he's so much better. Well, he got off it for a couple days, and then he said, I need to get back on that. And I was like, yes. So we bought it for him, and he tried it, and I was like, you know, maybe I could try it too. And so I had injured my knee a couple years ago and just hadn't gotten back into really exercising a lot and getting back my body. I was about only 8 pounds overweight, but that's a lot. And it was enough to make me not comfortable and not want to exercise, not want to be active like I used to be. And so I started on the chai, which I love, and have dropped 8 pounds. And, you know, I think I just got to that age where my hormones and being injured and things really affected my activity and how much I wanted to eat the comfort foods with the pandemic and stuff. And usually I could just be on top of that so much better. But this just, I agree, like 1 meal a day seems like plenty, but yet if the family goes out for ice cream, I get some and I still don't put on weight. So that's a huge benefit. So I really see it as, I've never really tried appetite suppressants, but this thing is unbelievable for that. So that's
awesome.
it.
Thank you so much, Tammy. I think Kim can relate to your story. Like, we ran out one time and we never ran out again. So I was talking with an old friend today, and he's like, I literally told him my long story and he didn't know. And he's like, no, dude, like, you're the excited, happy guy all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's what you see around town, but get in a car, come to my house. And he's like, and he put his head down and he kind of looked away, and I'm like, what? And he goes, I get it, dude. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he said, I think there's a lot of men going through this and we don't know who to talk to. And I'm like, this is why I do this, bro. And I started sharing with him, and he just started spilling the beans. So super powerful. Like, it just gives me chill bumps when I think about it, because we do put a good front on. I'll just be honest with you. We really do. So anyways, that's super awesome. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing that.
So Sunday morning, we woke up. We had a whole bunch of puppies born. I was up all night. We had this long day Saturday. I was up all night Sunday. Sunday morning, I hear this sound in the garage. I'm like, what in the world is he doing? And he was out there vacuuming both of our Suburbans, which I run for my business, and cleaning them out and I was like, what in the world? Like, so this is becoming a natural occurrence now where he just gets stuff done. And it's like,
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, I love it.
I call these new Max Caps my anti-procrastination pills. They seriously work. So guys, we got one more story. Thank you so much, Tammy. That's super awesome. I can relate to everything in that story. And we're going to pass it over to my wife, Kim.
Hey guys, thanks so much for being on tonight. So real quickly, when we got introduced to this product, number one, I do not drink coffee. We've been married 21 years, and Sean had tried for 21 years to get me to sit on the porch and have a cup of coffee, but I wasn't having it. But when I saw what it had done for him, I realized, you know what, maybe I should try it. I am a mom of 3 kiddos, which are now teenagers. Actually, now they're not even teenagers anymore. Our baby is 18, and our middle one is turning 19 next week. So, it's turning 20 next week. So, at the time, I was super busy. We ran 5 businesses, had 3 kids. And I'll just share really quickly, had we not been introduced to this product, we've been through a lot of changes, not just COVID over the last, few months, but over the last year, we've had a lot of changes. Our middle daughter, who was the one that went along with us and did everything with us, decided one night at 11:30 at night to let us know she was going to the Army. And going to the Army, going to boot camp, and now she's in Belgium, near Germany, and she has been since November. I haven't wrapped my arms around her since then, and I'll just tell you, my kids are super, super, like every other mom, super important to them. And I honestly don't think that I could have gone through that transition and through the transition of our kids graduating high school and nursing and all that stuff without these products. The products have also literally changed our life in the fact that we don't have to have 5 businesses anymore. We get to share this coffee. We share it with everyone because of what it's done for us, and it did save our marriage. So it has literally been life-changing in so many ways. We just want to share it with people. So thank you all so much for being on tonight. Get back with whoever invited you for sure to get your hands on some of these products.
Yeah, guys, these stories are as real as they get. And that's why we do what we do. We're not here to convince you to do anything. We just want to present what's changed our lives and let you make a natural, logical conclusion if this is something you want to try or not. I think you should try it. I think you're going to love it. And with that, when we share these products, listen, anytime the product in the world moves, it doesn't matter where it moves from or who's moving it, there's going to be a money exchange, right? So there is a business opportunity. Kim just touched on that a little bit. When we got started, we just went live on Facebook and shared our story. We're very vulnerable. And a lot of people started reaching out. Some stories were like Tammy's, where they're going, my husband, please, somebody help him. And some people were, husbands reaching out saying, dude, I don't know what to do. But women also, like, we've seen it all. So we really and truly share this out of our heart. If we didn't get paid anything, we'd still share it. That's the truth. Now, the compensation plan is amazing. I think it's the highest paying compensation plan in our entire industry. And with that said, guys, I just want to touch, people ask all the time, what do you actually do? We do 4 things. Number 1, we stay happy and excited. And when you're using these happy products, how can you not? Number 2, we share stories. The same thing we've done tonight, that's all we do in person. Tonight, it's just more fun. We can get together with a few of our friends and do it. Number 3, we do not become the tool. Do not. We have a handful of videos. We have some Facebook groups with a ton of information and tons of stories, like thousands and thousands and thousands of stories where you can just get plugged in or plug someone in. You do not have to be the know-it-all. Trust me, the know-it-all, that's the worst one you could be. And step number 4, and I really and truly think this is what makes the biggest difference in our company and our culture, is the community that we have is unbelievable, like nothing I've ever seen before. I've been in this industry for 20 years, never even seen a community come close to what we have. So what we do with step number 4, it's called the connect method. And we just connect. So if someone sees a post, or like my friend today I was talking to, and he reaches out and he's like, Sean, I want to get some more information. I said, dude, that's awesome. You've got to meet my buddy Chris. Let me get you on the phone real quick. And I pick my phone up and I call Chris and I introduce Chris to my buddy, and then I mute my phone or hand him the phone and let them talk, or we do a 3-way, or we use Messenger. But the point is that I remove myself and I let someone else, a third party, come and help me talk to my friend. It's literally the simplest system that you've ever seen in your life. So that's it. That's all we do. And we do have one rule. It's kind of the clincher. There's always that catch. I get it. Every company has one. Don't be a weirdo. Guys, listen, I've been doing lawn maintenance, mowing grass for 21 years. Landscape, irrigation, all that stuff in Florida. Kim's been out there helping me for the last, I don't know, a long time.
The weed eating mama.
Yeah, that girl right there can run a weed eater. So let me tell you what, it would be really weird if I started telling my friend that I ran into today about, oh man, this Xanthamax, let me tell you about the ingredients on it. And then I sound like a research scientist. I'm not a research scientist, and he would know that right off the bat, wouldn't he? So I'm the lawn guy. Any questions that he has, I'm going to pass to somebody else. And that's one of the things that helps this business grow so fast. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here in the next 1 minute. So here's the deal. We absolutely love to have you try these products for yourself, for the benefit. We want to hear your stories because we know they're going to be awesome. And there's a lot of people that just want to be customers, right? They just want to use the products, and we love customers. We have over a 10 customer to 1 business partner ratio, which is unheard of in our industry. Our industry is usually 1 to 1. That's right. We blow those numbers out because we really and truly love our customers. If you want to try these products strictly as a customer, reach out to the person who invited you on this call. Tell them you're a number 1 and you just want to try these products, and we're going to get those products in your mouth so that you can swallow them and feel like we do. If you're a number 2, let me share what a number 2 is. Maybe you'd like to get your products and use them for free. You'd like to get your products paid for. You're going to share with just 2 or 3 other people, and you're going to get your products for free. Or if you're like me and you wanted to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, and you want to so just make a little bit of money, right? Then you're a number 2. Reach out to the person who shared this product with you and tell them, hey, I'd like to get my product for free, maybe make a little bit of money. I'm a number 2. Let them plug you into our system, get you that information, get those products in your mouths, and give it a shot. And guys, listen, that's it. We don't have any convincing to do because this stuff literally works. So with that said, everybody, have an absolutely awesome night. We're going to unmute, let everybody say hey, and we're going to hang this bad boy up, and that's it. If you have any questions, get back with whoever invited you to the call. You guys rock.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for being on.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you so
night.
much, Kim, Sean. Thank you, everyone.